Hello loves, Elizabeth here, and I'm sharing today on the video what I'm practicing this month. And this is something I need to practice. I want to practice, need to practice every month, but especially this month. And so this month I am practicing presence. Not presents, but presence with a C. We've got props, y'all. Here we go. So for practicing presence, the reason why I find it so important to practice it this month is because I love to look into the future and get really excited about it. I love anticipation. I love looking forward to things. I love that energy. Again, I'm not someone who's going to be in the present moment every second. It's just I love the excitement and the enjoyment of anticipation. I also go back into the past quite a bit, right? To digest the goodness, to give gratitude, to learn from it, to ponder kind of what happened and to take what I can and learn from it going forward. So again, as of right now, I'm not an enlightened master living in the present moment every moment. I want to go forward. I want to go back in my mind and in time to enjoy life that way. But one thing I notice that happens is that if I'm only looking forward, as they say, anxiety can happen. We get overwhelmed, we get anxious, we worry about what could happen. Oftentimes when we look back, there's that fine line between learning and being curious, but then we could start judging ourselves or having regret. And so again, especially in this month, if I'm only going forward or only going backwards, there's a really good chance that I'm going to start turning up the anxiety or turning up the regret at certain times. And so this is the month where being in the present moment, for me, not only is it a reset, but it allows me to enjoy, it allows me to take in this moment, and it also allows me to practice just being, right? Like just the act of being, whether it's in my body, whether it's in my senses, whether it's emotions that come up, whether it's an inspiration or insight from spirit. I love Marianne Williamson says that the only time that God can intersect our lives is in the present moment. So spirit can come in through inspiration in the present moment, but not when we're thinking about the future and not when we're thinking about the past. And so for me this month, instead of trying and thinking unrealistically that I'm going to be present every moment, I want to allow myself to go forward. I want to allow myself to look at and honor the past, but I want to, throughout my days this month, have moments, have minutes, have times when I take a breath and I'm here, like just here now, right? And for me, that's short meditations. For me, that's walking in the park. For me, that's really enjoying a sense. Like, I don't know how many of you have those moments where you've eaten a whole meal or you've seen a whole thing, but you've been almost like, I'll even read my book, I'll read a whole page and I'll realize I've missed the entire page because my mind is thinking about something that's coming up instead of just being in that moment and that what the book is saying at that moment. So for me, it's about just the reminder, and that's one of the reasons why I'm making this video, so we can practice this together, and also it gives me that extra incentive to remember that practicing presence is a gift. And practicing presence is when, again, spirit and life can meet me and inspire me. And also practicing presence allows me to also train the mind in a way so that if we're in a place where we're starting to deal with some anxiety or some depression, we have a little bit more strength, a little bit more of the muscle memory to come back to the present moment. So that by January, by the next month, whenever you're watching this, it's not something that we have to start anew. It's something that we've been weaving in every day. And so I'd love to practice being present with you and how you want to enjoy the present moment, how you want to give yourself permission for the present moment, and how we want to just honor that the present moment is a gift, even when our minds like to do a little more gymnastics forward and back. So thank you for being with me in this present moment. And as always, if you want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, we're going to have a lot of fun videos coming in this next year. You can press subscribe. You can also head on over to elizabethjohnson.net and sign up for the free newsletter. and comment below. Let me know how you're practicing, what you're practicing. It's an honor to talk with you about all of these topics. And I wish you the peace and the beauty and the learning of presence. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.